But Denmark's history is only a background for the Denmark of today. Modern Denmark lives not in its past, but in the mainstream of modern existence, enjoying a standard of living comparable to the highest in Europe. With more than 30,000 Danes manning fleets of small and large craft, fishing becomes an important part of the Danish economy. The bulk of the catch, mainly herring and cod, is barreled for export throughout the world. Whereas ancient Denmark was a seafaring nation, Denmark today is primarily devoted to agriculture, with 75% of its total area under cultivation. The Danish farmer is a free man, a man of progressive ideas. He realized long ago that mutual aid on a voluntary basis was the means by which Danish agriculture could become and has become a model agriculture, and the means by which Danish farm products could gain acceptance for high quality far beyond the national boundaries. Cooperative dairies handle more than 90% of all of Denmark's enormous output of milk, and almost 2/3 of all Danish butter. Today, the word Danish, stamped on bacon, cheese, eggs, and butter, is the equal of a guarantee to the world of high quality of product. Cleanliness is a byword in Denmark, and the slaughterhouse is no exception. Practically all of Denmark's large production of bacon is exported, as are its eggs, each one individually stamped before packing and shipping. Although not nearly as broad in scope as agriculture and dairying, Danish industry, under capable and progressive leadership, is a major factor in the life of the nation, with 25% of all of Denmark's exports being industrial products. The high standard of Danish industrial art has been attained through generations of development. Danish silverware is world famous and has found its place in the museums of the world, as well as in the homes of those who appreciate perfect craftsmanship and beauty of design. Danish pottery, china, and porcelain, fashioned by artists and craftsmen of consummate taste and skill, are considered among the finest. This set of Copenhagen royal porcelain is an outstanding example of Danish artistry. Copenhagen, with its 1 million inhabitants, a fourth of Denmark's entire population, is one of the really great cities of Northern Europe. Copenhagen means the merchant's harbor, and that literally is what it is, a fine seaport, through which is routed a significant part of Europe's ocean traffic. Here, too, are great shipyards, this being a home of one of the world's great shipbuilding industries, employing thousands of skilled workers in this modernized ancient craft. For lovers of fine architecture, Copenhagen is a feast of eye-filling beauty. The city itself is almost 800 years old, but completely up to date in its ideas and daily life. Retail trade is important here, and there are more shops per number of inhabitants in Copenhagen than in any other city in Europe. Is there a boy or girl or an adult anywhere in the civilized world who does not recognize and thrill to the name Hans Christian Andersen? Translated into 22 different languages, this famous Dane's fairy tales are beloved the world over. The embodiment of democracy is the King of Denmark, Frederick IX. This vigorous young man, who is the nominal head of Denmark's parliamentary system of government, stands as a symbol of freedom and justice to his beloved people and to the world. 1,000 years, Denmark has been a kingdom, the oldest monarchy in Europe, and yet more democratic than most democracies. This ceremony is performed several times a day in Copenhagen, the changing of the guard in front of the royal palace.